Hello everyone, it's Dr. Formaster and welcome to a brand new The Sims 4 Let's Build. And today we're actually doing a Let's Build with The Sims 4 Spa Day, which is the new The Sims 4 stuff pack which released yesterday. If you wonder what items come with this stuff pack, or you would basically just like to know a little bit more about this new game pack, actually I shouldn't say stuff pack, I should say game pack, which is quite a big difference. A game pack actually also contains quite some gameplay, while a stuff pack literally only contains stuff and created sim items. But anyways, if you'd like to see what items come with this game pack, then you can check out my item showcase. I uploaded it yesterday. Yeah, if you're watching this later than today, then it doesn't really work to say when I uploaded it. I'll just put a link and maybe an annotation, but I'll probably forget that in the video. And then you'll be able to check that out, and you'll be able to know whether you would like to get this new game pack or not. I personally think it's a really cool game pack because there are so many new awesome items coming with it. So therefore I'm really looking forward to actually starting this Let's Build, which is again a Let's Build in real time. As you can see, I'm not speeding this up, I'm just literally building this right now. Actually, I'm doing this simply because I personally prefer it, and definitely when it comes to building something, because something new actually came out, I prefer to build in this way. And also it seems like people really seem to like the last Let's Build, which was the Let's Build a House. So it's very simple actually, in which we build it awesome, or at least in my opinion and very many other opinions actually as well, a very cool house. So today we're also building something just in real time. I haven't really planned out yet the way I would like this spa to look like. I have some ideas of new items which I would like to use in certain ways. Also there are very cool new like fountain objects, so I'll definitely place a fountain and of course a pool as well, because a spa is of course a place where you would like to relax and where your Sims would actually like to relax. So that's what we will be building. Or at least when starting this Let's Build, personally I often find that the community lots I build don't turn out the way I would like them to look like, simply because they don't really look like community lots, and that is because I make them look too much like they are just simple houses actually, or simple just like they are normal houses. And with a community lot you really have to kind of use a different building style than you do when it comes to building like a house, a community lot. There's quite a big difference actually. So therefore I thought that this time I'm really going to focus on actually building something which looks like a community lot, which I hope will turn out to work, because in that way we'll end hopefully with a cool looking community lot, which is a spa. You'll be able to download it from the gallery actually. My origin ID is Dutch Sims Master, so if you'd like to check out my previous creations, you can actually already do that. Dutch Sims Master is the origin ID you should look for, and then you'll be able to download it. I will not use custom content in this build, simply because of course this is really a build which people might want to use to put in their world. Like a normal house is something you don't really need, but some people might don't really like building, or just would like to use my creations, and therefore I feel like I should actually make it accessible for everyone. Well, custom content created lots are also accessible for everyone, but it feels like they are a little bit less accessible. So therefore I decided to actually not use any custom content, because otherwise people have to download that, and not everyone likes to download it. So that's just a short explanation why. So let me see. These are, by the way, some of the new windows which come with this game pack, which I personally think look really cool. So I'm definitely using these, as you can see, pretty obvious. I still have to decide for the color though, because white might be a little... Of course you kind of want to create a warm feel when it comes to like a spa, but at the same time you do want there to be like a modern atmosphere kind of, or at least that's what I would like to create with this spa. So that's where I kind of have to find a balance between those two. I guess I hope to come up with that while building, because I haven't planned out this. I have like not made any blueprints. I'm just literally starting to build this right now, And yeah, I hope this will turn out to look good. At least I'll do my best. You can always leave comments, by the way, or just feedback on what I've built in an episode, and then if you have like tips, I will actually be able to change it for like a future episode, which can in the end make the end product better, I hope. And I think actually. So here we have some new half walls, which I should definitely not use, I see. Yeah, it seems to be a little bit too massive actually with those walls over here, so I'm not using that. Because it's kind of hard to create, like, community lots are pretty hard to create, I can tell you that actually. Just, for me at least, it's harder than like a normal regular house. And I've told you why before already, and also just because they often look too massive, which you don't want them to look like, but at the same time they do have to look realistic, and in reality they are often pretty massive actually. So that's kind of hard, because you want it to look nice, but you also want it to look realistic. So yeah, of course leave feedback, as I said, on anything that you think I should change, or which I should add, or what you like. Of course you can tell me that as well, I would like to read it. Let me see. I might actually not use these ones. They're new, but I'm not sure whether I like those. They seem to be a little bit too massive, massive in my opinion. And I don't want that. So maybe, oops, what did I do? Yeah, there we go. I think I found a new shortcut, but I don't know which button I actually pressed. Because playing The Sims with shortcuts is just so much easier. It really saves a lot of time. So the shortcuts, if you like hover over a certain tool, you actually see the shortcuts, which is pretty easy. So in that way you can learn them pretty quickly. And if you just play The Sims enough, you'll get to know the shortcuts soon enough, I guess. Let me place this, because otherwise I can't actually place a second floor. There we go. Yep, that's it. Because, as I said, there are some really cool new items coming with this new game pack. I would like to show you some, which I would really like to use. I would like to use these ones, which I think I'll actually integrate in this episode already. Maybe now. And then, yeah, this is basically the same. Then I would like to use something like this as well. This is like kind of, yeah, fountain. I don't know if it actually functions as an actual wall as well. And like some really cool, yeah, this is something crazy as well. I don't really know, what is it? Yeah, it's just like a wall actually, which doesn't really function like a wall, but it is kind of meant like a wall. So those are just some items that I would like to use, but I just still have to find out in which way. I have some ideas, but yeah, you'll find it soon enough. There we go. Then I guess I'll actually use this color. That would make it look a little bit better, I guess. And then for the roof, that's kind of hard. What would I like to do for the roof? I guess, where are those half walls? By the way, if you wonder where I got those half walls, they actually came with a free update of The Sims 4. So if you've played The Sims 4 in the past couple of days, I guess we can say, like last week, I think, then you have probably already updated your game. And you also have these awesome half walls, which really make building so much better. Actually, half walls are just very important when it comes to building. So I'm very happy that we have them back. Let me see, because I think I found the point which makes this... because it's okay, but it just didn't really feel that good yet, the building so far. And I think this could have actually changed it, that foundation. There we go. Yeah, okay, I have an idea. I would really like to actually also like make very many outdoor areas. I mean, we are here in Granite Falls, by the way. If you don't know, it's the world which comes with Outdoor Retreat, the first ever game pack. And this is like the total relaxation area. I mean, if you don't relax over here, I don't know what could be better actually. And of course, in hopefully a really cool spa, it will be the perfect place to actually relax. But yeah, therefore I've decided to actually place it here. But what I wanted to say is that I wanted to make very like outdoor areas, like outdoor seating areas and massage areas, those kind of things, which I hope will turn out to look cool. Yeah, of course I don't know yet, I haven't finished the build yet, but yeah, just to let you know, just to make sure that you kind of have an idea of what we'll be building in this series, I guess we could say. Yeah, that's okay, those heights, okay, it could work out, but I would like to actually have a little bit of a different height, just a little bit lower. This looks better, I think. And then this will actually continue over here. From the top it might look kind of strange that it's open, but it's not meant to, you know, from the floor where your Sims would normally see it, it doesn't look as if it's open, so therefore it doesn't really matter. Only from the top it might look a little bit strange. There we go. This is just the beginning. You know, maybe some things just look terrible. I'm just trying out stuff and hoping to find something that looks cool. Because the last Let's Build was actually, you know, that ultra modern house which very many people liked. That house was actually not prepared either, and that turned out to be my best house ever, and like by far my best house ever in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others as well. So that's pretty cool, and therefore I wanted to try it this time as well. Hopefully it will indeed be a really cool house. Let me see, I would like to delete this. Oh no, no nighttime. There we go. And then deleting this. Yeah, maybe if you know, of course in my head I kind of have a picture of what I would like it to look like already. For you it might be hard to imagine what it will look like in the end. But yeah, I'm doing my best to kind of explain what I'm building and trying to make it as logical as possible. By the way, changing the colors of these over here because I wanted to try whether this looks better actually, because that white might be a little bit too like, you know, I want it to be modern, but you still need that warm feeling of a spa, because you come there to relax, and you know, modern houses can be like really relaxing kind of, or have a relaxed vibe, but you still need that like warm feeling, and very modern houses often don't have that. So I think that I should actually integrate it in this house. I just simply still have to find out in which way. Let me see if I can add these things. Wait, I'll first actually change the color of that. It would make it look a little bit better. By the way, if this is the first video you ever see of me, it might be kind of late for an introduction in the video, but yeah, I make building videos in The Sims 4. I also do SketchUp videos, and I would like to do some more gameplay, so let's play videos of The Sims 4 in the future as well. But I currently don't have like a real let's play running, but I might actually start one in the future. So that's kind of a short introduction actually. I noticed that very many people actually do that with the release of a new game, and actually with the release of a new series, because of course people might actually find your channel while they've actually maybe never heard of you before. So therefore an introduction might be in its place, though it's kind of late, you know. I'm just looking, what minute are we at? Looking at my phone, my stop. Okay, now why doesn't Touch ID get me now? Okay, 14 minutes approximately. Not close enough. I think I started it a little bit too soon, but oh well. Let me see. This is what I wanted to try, by the way, with these new squared thingies, squared blocks kind of. I'm just trying to find out whether that creates a cool effect. I think it could actually look cool, but it might be a little bit too detailed. And I'm just going to finish it and then all the way to the top actually, and then we'll find out whether it's good looking or not. Alrighty. Save. this one, because smart enough to actually place items like up. You actually have to press 9, but if you've been playing The Sims for quite some time, you know that 9 is also the way to actually go to a saved like snapshot actually somewhere on the LUTs. So a place you would like to be able to get back to, kind of. I don't know if that's like a really good explanation, but maybe you understand what I mean. But they also decided to make placing items up and down the same button. So that's not really good, or at least not really smart, but oh well. You know, in the end it does work out, kinda, if you do your best. Yeah, it looks okay, but I'm still trying to find out something. Let me see, because yeah, I'm still kind of trying to find out what I want to be the basic feel and the basic shape of this spa. Let me see, because I feel like the height isn't correct. Maybe adding a roof could actually. And then maybe shaping it in that way. Nah, nope. That's not really what I was looking for. Alrighty, then this might actually work. There we go. There we go. And then place those down just to see whether this might actually create what I would like to see. Are they the same length? They should be. Okay, this doesn't work. Alrighty, in that case, we'll have to come up with something else actually. It might actually work out, you know, it doesn't look terrible. It's just that I missed something. But I think I'll actually find out what it is later on in this series. Maybe in this episode already. Adding this is kind of the outdoor entrance, or at least that was my plan. But I might actually have to, I think I have to like not make a break, but well, a break in the building area actually. You'll see in a second what I mean. There we go. Oh, this actually moves with it. Is the height still the same? I'm afraid it's not. Nope, it's not. Because I don't think I'll be able to fit this one in between. Will I? Nope. Then I'll actually place this one up. Struggles with the blocks. But I think the blocks will in the end create a cool effect. I still need to find out what color actually fits best, but I hope to find it out. Okay, that's not what I like, because now it's just gone. Literally, I have to do all that again. Alright. Let's see. Because there are some really cool new bamboo things as well, which should definitely attract pandas, which is why I would like to add these. Yeah, it's kind of unrealistic if I make it that size. It's kind of unrealistic anyways, so I might not actually place it there. Let me see. What should I change to make it better? Okay, because actually I don't know anything about this roof part yet, so I think I'll actually change that. Then I'm going to... No, I think I might have an idea how to make this better. Oh, I'm searching for spa day items, which are definitely not the half walls. Those are just base game items. That one is too low. This one is it. And then I should place that one to the right. Alrighty. Let me see whether this works. Yep. Great. Then now we're getting some logic here, or at least I feel like some logic is getting into this building. Yep. Then yeah, it's just, you know, you want with a community building, you want to have kind of like a basic shape, but it does have to be kind of a special shape, and you just have to find out what that special shape is you want, because that can actually really make or break the house, depending on whether it's a good shape or not. So I'm doing my best to actually create a good shape, which is kind of like, you know, recognizable. You know, if you think about famous buildings around the world, think about the Empire State Building, the One World Trade Center, Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the Opera House in Sydney. All those buildings are very recognizable regarding their shape, and you only need like their silhouettes to be able to identify them. And I would like to have that in this building as well, because in that kind of indicates, or at least I feel like it does, to me, like, you know, you've built a good building if you can actually recognize it only from its silhouette. That might be kind of strange, you know, maybe architecture students know more about that. I'm definitely not an architecture student. I'm just a 15-year-old high school student. Kind of think that was kind of my philosophy behind, architecture, or good architecture. Actually, I'm having some talking struggles. Let me see. I noticed that very many people like the roof in the last house, so maybe I'm actually adding like those diagonal parts in this building as well. I think that would actually fit really nicely. That's what I'm doing. I think I'm now really starting to kind of feel the shape and the vibe of the building. It's coming. It will be good. We'll be fine. There we go. And then actually making that diagonal part. There we go. Delete, 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 delete. And then that's too high. Oh, I should not have that tool on. Please, by the way, let me know what you think of this series, and of course what you think of the progress we've made so far, because in that way I'll be able to actually make the series better. If you have like any comments on how I could actually make it better, or if you have like positive feedback, also, you know, constructive negative feedback is, you know, fine as well. Just to make sure that my videos can actually get better. Sometimes, by the way, doing the commentary might be kind of hard for me, simply because English is not my first language, and at the same time I also have to build, which is, you know, a relaxing thing to do, but which is actually something you also have to think about, coming up with ideas and stuff. So therefore, talking might be a little bit, like the commentary might be a little bit bad so now and then. But I guess we can say you're kind of used to that if you're watching my videos. So let me test something. Can we place diagonal? We still can't place diagonal stairs, which I actually think is really bad. Like, seriously, why can't we place diagonal stairs? That's something we should definitely be able to do. But oh well. I think I'm going to actually build like this. I have an idea, because I will actually, this is seriously the item I'm most happy with this entire game pack, and I would maybe even have paid like $20 only for this fence, because this fence is something I'm going to be using so much. I've literally started using custom content, because in custom content this fence actually existed already, where in like the original game it doesn't, or it didn't yet. Now it does. But seriously, I'm so happy this fence is now like in the official game, so I can just use it in every building without having to say sorry for using custom content. So if any EA person would be watching this, thanks so much for adding it. You could add so many new other glass fences in the game, and I would be so much happier again. Like, glass fences are the top of like sim stuff, kind of. When it comes to building, seriously, those make modern houses so much more realistic, because if you look at modern houses, and especially a little bit like tropical modern houses, every house has such fences, so we definitely needed those. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Then there we go. Yeah. Zoom out a bit, save the snap point. I think this is a little bit of a long episode. Maybe I'll see it again. And then, yeah, 25 minutes already. Or like around, I think 24 actually. But I'll add these, find a good color for them, and then, though I think the color is something I'll choose once I've actually started adding the wall paintings, because I think that would be better, or at least a better point to actually decide that. But yeah, whoops, the window's being strange, or at least I'm being strange there. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like so far, and I do really start to see the shape of this coming, with like some really cool diagonal parts, a really cool fountain around here, just some relaxed massage areas over here. I do really see this building coming, or the shape of this building coming to what I would like it to be. Let me see if the color of this, whether it might actually look better when I use a different color. This might actually be better. I know we still have wood, so that kind of warmer feel, but still it's not like, you know, it's modern, but at the same time kind of warm, which is definitely what we want with this, yeah, this spa. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this first part. It was kind of long, but at least we've made some progress, so I guess we can't complain. But anyways, yeah, please let me know what you thought of it, and like tips, feedback, what would you like to see in this spa, what should I add? And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, because then you will be able to see all my videos like at the point I upload them. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back later.